rising up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous. I just can't get enough. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion. I know where I'm going. I have been chosen. I'll never be broken. I am the champion. A clashing of titans, a battle of giants. Take a moment of silence. I am the champion. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good evening. Here we find ourselves another Tuesday, ready for some racing action at the DSCC, the Sports Car Championship. This is round 4 at Spa Francorchamps, and I find myself with the lovely Maurice Van Gaal. Maurice, how are we doing?
How are we doing? Good evening, everybody. And yeah, I'm fine. But you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Juan. It's your birthday, mate.
Yeah, I'm excited to have less time to die. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, no confetti, please, because we have that disabled for the championship. I appreciate it. Thank you very much to everybody. I really appreciate all of your support. Just letting you know that you cannot use confetti, etc. Welcome, Lawrence, to the stream. But yeah, we have the animations disabled for the championship because obviously doesn't look too good when we are commentating on the race. But we appreciate it. And again, thank you very much to everybody who has gave me the happy birthday. I appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we find ourselves in round number 4 at Spa Francorchamps. And as you can see, that is the layout we are using. The temperatures are fantastic. 18 degrees and 20 on the track, 18 on the ambient, 20 on the track. Really, really good stuff. And Maurice, why don't we take a quick look at the championship standings at the moment?
Absolutely, absolutely. Do it.
Well, let's go for it, my friend. So we are going to move on first and foremost with the TCRs. You will see that some of the points have disappeared, and there's a reason why. There are 2 drop-off weeks, which are resulted in the 2 finishes with the lowest scoring points. So when we deduct these points, these are the standings at the moment. Antoine Blankers leads from Lawrence David, Kieran Sharp, Tom Carroll, Manis David, Jeremy Doblin, Jeremy Prong, John Higgins Jr., Andrew Pike, Kim Punter, Anthony Damon, Otto Graf, Bradley Burgett, Anthony Jega, Enrico Paris, Clement B. Blocker, and Boris Smith, who has dropped out of the championship. And Maurice, who are we going to look at now?
Well, it will be the Mazda MX-5, and the same, of course, count for these guys, the drop-off weeks. So the points at this point are Gregory van der Hoeven, then we have Thijs van der Hoorn, Robert McGregor, Yuri Stickford, Guillermo Barrera, Patrick van Antwerpen, Rudy van Swenderen, Thomas Lerkens, Trond Jurmeland, Sebastian Kamsteeg, Danila Zaitsev, Zwanmir Burek, Morten Pillman Jensen, Danilo van Diallo Von, and Cass Corby and Jay Fran with 0 points at this point. So that's indeed the standings then for the MX-5 class. We have to say one thing. We loaded up the endurance of Spa. That means that our start position will be after the first corner, La Source. So coming up to the straight to Eau Rouge, there will be the green flag. So if you are wondering why, that's why.
Well, it looks like the overlay has decided to bug out a little bit, so let's get it back. Here we go. And now we are ready for the Mazdas to start things out on this qualifying session. So let's just proceed to it. Of course, we have our qualifying special utility to see how the drivers are doing. Here we are with Gregory van der Hoeven. And as I said, we are going to go for that lovely qualifying spot. 20 people in the stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for the support. Best effort TCR. Paul has never led on the 3 corners of the race. That's a good stat indeed. And let's proceed with the Mazdas. As you can see, everybody getting ready with their respective outlaps. Let's see how they do. We have Arjun Molinar this time around. Milliman joining. Of course, Molinar has joined many times in race into the week, sorry. And let me tell you, this is going to get exciting. Spa Francorchamps, Maurice, a temple of racing.
Yeah, temple of racing, but very long for the MX-5, of course, because they are the slowest in class. They have like 2.5 minutes, I think, 2 minutes 40 to get to the start finish and then proceed with a lap. What that means is they have 10 minutes of qualification, and I think a single mistake can really compromise that starting position. So you really have to be on your game when you are qualifying here. Same counts, of course, for the TCR. They, I think, are 10-15 seconds faster than the MX-5. So even that, there will not be so many laps they can do. So let it count.
Well, indeed, I have to agree with you. The Masters with such long laps, they're going to have at maximum 3 tries, 3 attempts to post a hot lap. Let's see on how that results for all the drivers. We are now with Thijs van der Hoorn. There you see him. He's about to go into the bus stop, and we're going to go on board with him to take a look at a full track guide of Spa Francorchamps. Here is the finish line, and we proceed with a lap. La Source in front of us, turn number 1. You break at the 100 mark for the Masters a little later, 75-80 meters away from it. Get the apex correctly. Down the hill we go into, of course, one of the most epic corners in all of motorsports. it is none other than Eau Rouge. Here we go. Van der Horn going very hard on this entry curve, and now into Radillon. A great line, completely flat, no issues whatsoever. We head into the Camel Straight, where we finish our first sector. iRacing divides it in more than 3. In this case, they are 5. So we are now into the second one. And of course, we go into Le Combe. 3 corners, right, left, right. Very tricky to nail, especially the mid corner between the 2 first turns. Now again down the hill into Brazil. Long hairpin, keep it as tight as you can to that curb. Of course, No Name just in front of us. And that will give the start to our third sector here. With Pujol, the double left-hander down the hill. Another epic corner and a very tricky one. I think we might see lots of incidents on this area. As you can see, Van der Horn nearly coming into an off-track. iRacing's off-track system being very, very strict on this downhill double left-hander. We go now into the campus. Very good entry line. That's what you want to do now. A little tap on the brakes to get the car directed to the exit of the corner. Sector 4 as we go into Stavelot. It's a little too hard on the curb in my opinion from Van der Horn, but it's still putting purples. There you have Paul Frey. And now the last couple of sectors. We go now through this long part where it's completely flat out. As we approach Blanchimont, which is the next corner. Here we go. Be careful with the grass. You can see he's going to do it flat. He's going to lift a little. Not trusting the car just yet. And now the last sector is served for the bus stop. The last couple of corners, the chicane. Very good entry. Careful with those sausage curbs. A great line from Van der Horn. And let's see what lap time he's going to be able to set. 249. From stickboard, Van der Horn, as you can see, goes in a 2:47.9. Great lap and takes provisional pole.
Yeah, great lap indeed there for Thijs van der Horn, as Gregory van der Hoeven went a little bit off track in the first lap, but yeah, can he make something out of his second one? I think still an off track there because he didn't set a time. Thomas Lerkis put himself on a 2.49.7, still a long way from Thijs van der Horn, and yeah, to be honest, we had 3 drivers and always 2 in front of it. It was Mr. Gregory van der Hoeven, Thijs van der Horn and McGregor. Too bad, McGregor just sat for the race. He cannot make it because he was still on the way, and yeah, that's too bad to see. So let's see if somebody else can attack Mr. Thijs van der Horn or Mr. Gregory van der Hoeven.
As you can see, the first times being posted, the Alafon, unfortunately with a 306, and this is something we need to keep in mind. These drivers must be on their game because they only have 3 laps, and with the lap being so long, you cannot afford any mistake because that is just automatically going to drop you out of contention for top spots. As you can see at the moment, we have between P2 and P5 for the Mazdas a very short gap, but Van der Horn has set the pole provisionally with a 47.9, and that is going to be a very hard time to beat. For now, we don't see any purples whatsoever from all of the Mazdas on track. Here we are right now with Sebastian Kamstedt. He's going now. Ooh, that's an off track. That is going to be the end of this lap for Kamstedt. So we're going to proceed to take a look at Jordi Stifler. Very good. Finds himself on P2 provisionally. We head now into the last couple of sectors. There we go on board with Mr. Stickport. And now, just in front of us, Blanchimont. I suppose it's going to do completely flat. We have a side-by-side. Very unusual to see on a qualifying session. There you see, Stifler's going to make it through. Of course, these two are fighting for a hot lap, so no wonder they're going to have to risk it all. Oh, Stegmore completely jumps the bus stop, and that is going to screw the whole lap for him. That is not going to be a good lap indeed. So we are going to proceed to move with Mr. Tron Milan. Here we go. Van der Hoven, as you can see, put a second purple sector. We'll take a look at Van der Hoven in just a few moments. There you see him. He goes into P2, 3/10 away from Van der Horn. And here we are now with Tron Milan. Maurice, what do you think of Jormalan? Do you think he can get into the top spots for the Masters?
He really needs to put on a lap there, and I saw that he went off track somewhere, so I cannot see, to be honest, if he has an invalid lap or not. But yeah, we have 9 minutes 15 seconds, so this will be the last lap in my opinion. Like I said, it's like 3 laps that they can put a time in, as some people still go off track. 9 people at this point set a time. Arjen Molenaar there to P8 at this point with a 2 minute 52. So yeah, it's really exciting. But as you can see, like I said, Thijs van Hoorn, Gregory van Over really close to each other, and they have just one chance to get that pole position.
Well, there you see, we go now with Guillermo Barrera, who holds P3 with just a second ahead. But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, now it's going to be time for the TCRs to come out. There we go. The 10-minute mark has been hit. And now we just await the last attempt of this Mazda MX-5. For now, it's Van der Hoven improving, as well as Tron Milan. Patrick van Amberpen, unfortunately, 2 oranges. So, not looking too good. Let's see if we can get a better half of a lap now. Let's proceed with Van der Hoven. And let's see if he has a shot at the lead. But that time from Thijs van der Horn is going to be really, really hard to beat. A 47.9. That is what you call a fast alien. My God.
Indeed, and in the background I'm watching the TCR class coming out, and it's again the choo-choo train, the NS liveries all in front there. Switching some positions and just battling in an out lap with each other to get the best possible position for that qualification lap. In the meantime, we still have some people here on track. It's Ton Jormeland here in screen going for his lap to try to improve his time and try to improve. At this point, he has 3 green sectors. That means he is improving. Patrick van Antwerpen in the meantime to a 2 minute 51, setting him on P8. Sebastian is improving as well there. So let's see what he can do as Tont Jormeland comes through the chicane onto the finish line, and what will be his time there. It will be a 2 minute 49.8, puts him on 8th position.
And there you see Sebastian Kamstedt, unfortunately not setting a clean lap. So we're going to proceed to move with the TCR. That is done. Thijs van der Horn is going to lead the Mazdas from Gregory van der Hoven, Guillermo Barrera, Joris Stevor, Rudy van Sunderen, Pillman, Jensen, Lurkis, Jormeland, Antwerpen, Molinar, and Dialofon. And here we go with the big boys. We go with the TCR. Let's proceed to do so. We are now on board with Team Ponter, and you know what, we're going to do another track guide with him because the lines for the TCRs are a little different. This time around, you can see it's going to break at the 100 mark for La Source, making the turn as sharp as possible. And now we go up the hill. An Audi! Finally! I love me some Audi. I love me some Audi indeed. We go now through Eau Rouge. Going hard on the curve on entry. The X is still very good. Hemos ganado la copa hoy, Juanito. Ya te digo que sí hemos ganado la copa. Y no me regalas nada por mi cumpleaños. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo ahí. Kim Punter. There you have him now into the Camel Straight. For now, purple first sector. You can see break it just as the curb starts to slide. What a save! Not He's got. Oh, he's gonna save it. But unfortunately, that lap is gonna be butchered. So we are gonna proceed to move with the man who is leading the class at the moment. That is none other than Mr. Antoine Blankers and Maurice here at Spa. We're gonna see a lot of fighting, and hopefully we will not see any pandemonium on this exact corner.
Yeah, the start will be interesting. As I said, it is the endurance layout, so it will be after the La Source corner. Then the green light will go, and it's really close to Rouge and Radio. People really need to be safe there. I think, yeah, the TCR will be away faster than the MX-5, but yeah, everybody needs to be on their toes here to make the best of it. A lot of drifting going on here in the corners, Lacombe and Malmedy, going to Brussels here. But yeah, it's amazing to see Marnix with a green, an orange, and a purple. At this point, he can set a time. Antoine Blankers in my timing screen here. I don't know for sure he had an off track, if that's in his out lap or in lap. Well, yeah, we will see if something happens there. Really strange to see 5 sectors for my as well. I'm used to the sectors in like Formula 1 or something, but iRacing has the 5-sector system, and yeah, it's maybe even better to see who can be faster in what sector ever.
Yeah, it's better to filter where you're losing speed, and that's how it is in real life. Here we go with Marnix Zavid. The man who was putting purples. Now, Tom Carroll also doing very well. Kim Potter's going to be the first one. This is a lap time with a 2:35.499. Here we go. The rest of the TCRs crossing the line. Marnix, the Vit, just crossed it. Bibloka goes into first with a 34 dead. We're seeing a damn lot of off tracks. Andy Jager puts himself in fourth. Kieran Sharp with the fastest lap time on a 2:33.261. Very good to see everybody starting to set lap times. Whoa, look at that. Bjorn van der Hommelen taking provisional pole, and we're just 4 minutes away from the end of qualifying. 2 more shots for these TCRs. Here we go now with Anthony David. We're going to move with Antoine Blankers because he's about to finish his lap, and he's going very slow.
Yeah, they have, I think, a strategy here. They talked in the chat about the stats of the TCR starts, and normally the top 3 will not end there. So I think they are really waiting, and will start from the back or something. They just driving around, playing around a little bit, you know, just doing some laps. You get the feeling of the car on the track, and yeah, I think they are playing with it and doing some strategy here on Spa. Meantime in chat, Niels, can you enter without a password? No, sorry. This is a real championship that we, the current provisional pole sitter created. So yeah, that's, yeah. On Friday ACC, it's an open lobby. We had it in the beginning, but we changed it up with a new league. Mr. Amfa, hello, it's me. Stain says, hello me, hello Stain, go Bjorn. So yeah, a lot of happening in the chat as well. So thank you very much all for watching. And yeah, let's see if somebody can improve, because I can see now that one of the Choo-Choo Train guys has 3 purples. It's Marnix Witt.
He's looking very strong. He's also getting a lot of slipstream from that DSRT car. The MX-5 have already done the qualifying. We will see the results sign once the session. The qualifying is over. There you see the Vit right now absolutely rocking, and unfortunately goes very hard on the sausage curve, but will it be enough nonetheless to get pole position? Marnix Vit, as you can see, he is going to the lead with 4/10. Kim Punter with a banger of a lap, 2/1000 of a second better than Kieran Sharp to take that last part of the podium away. Really close times within all of the TCR drivers. Kieran Sharp now has something to say and puts himself into P2. Now we see all of the TCRs with clean laps, and Tom Lankers and Lawrence a bit trying to start from the back, and it's working very well, it seems. Let's go now with Enrico Paris who has been improving on every single sector. He just crossed the line. He did a 2:35. And there you have him. He is going to stay at P12 for the moment being. Let's move now with Leonard Demoik. And let's see how he does. We only have 1 more minute of qualifying. And for most of the drivers, this is going to be the end. I don't think they're going to have enough time to go. 1 more. At least the 4 drivers we see on the qualifying widget are not going to be able to do 1 more. So let's see if they can clutch it. We're going to move with Thomas Carroll. Or not, because he just teleported to the pit lane. Very unfortunate indeed, because he was improving on every single sector. So we move with Otto Graf, a man we discovered. Oh my God, man.
Every single one you...
Ay. Well, let's go with Kieran Shaw, Maurice. Let's see how Sharpie is doing. Great surprise last week at Charlotte Roval. Great performance. And let's see if he can keep this up on the Temple of Racing here at Spa Francorchamps. Maurice, the checker flag is going to be out in just 10 seconds. Do you think Marnix Hvitt is going to stay at the top?
Yeah, the strange part is that Marnix Hvitt is on top at this point. We have Antoine Blankers and Lawrence Hvitt there. They are in 13th and 14th place. Yeah, it's really interesting to see. As Ruben just subscribed, thank you very much for that subscription, mate. Kieran Shaw, 2 orange, 1 green. That could mean that he lost a little bit, and 1, better and better. No. He's just leaving Andrew Pike, I think, in front. Is it Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will not be the case. But look at Antoine Blankers. He was playing around a little bit. Now he is on an orange, on a purple, and on a green. Lawrence Hvitt again. Purple, green, green. So they waited until the last lap to get clean air and then do their job. So it will be very interesting to see. The people that are on the 14th and 15th place at this point are doing a great lap, and this could mean that Marnix will not get pole position. Let's see if that choo-choo train will get it.
Indeed. Let's see if they're going to just slow it down for this last bus stop. Doesn't look like so. So let's see where these two end up. They cross the line. Lawrence, the vid. Here he goes. Purple on the first and the last one. Where is that lap going to come? Or is it going to be valid? I don't know. If it wasn't validated, it looks like it did. It wasn't validated for both. And we said we really enjoyed the performance from Mr. Sharp last week. The other weeks he wasn't doing as well as he did on Charlotte. And hopefully we'll see more of that today. This qualifying session is over. And we are going to take a look at the results once we proceed to the race. My God, this is exciting. What a great qualifying session we just had, Maurice.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could see that Anton Blankers and Lawrence Hvitt have the pace with the purple sections and everything. 11 seconds and 12 seconds behind the pole sitter Marnix Hvitt. Luckily for them, we don't have the 107% rule, else they would be disqualified for this race. But they have a lot of work to do to come through that field and make all the positions right. I saw that they did it maybe an extra off track. I don't know, because both of the cars went a little bit off track and that time didn't count. It will be exciting to see. But let's have a look at the qualification then.
Well, let's do that once we proceed to the race session. This should be proceeding indeed. A race taking its time.
It's taking its time indeed, yeah. Meanwhile, then in the chat, Ruben just subscribed. Thank you. Nearing birth. I'm sorry. Kieran Sharp is quick. The guy drives at esports level. He's quick. He's on esports level. And what from what I know, is we have some real experienced racing drivers in this league as well. I think it's Antoine Blankers, and maybe the Witt brothers as well, because they are in a team, so they know each other. I think they race in real life.
Yeah, they should hire me to commentate them too, huh?
Both then, right? Both.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Both of us. You are coming with me, my love. Of course. Well, I don't know what's going on with our racing, but seems like it's taking its time to proceed to the race session. What is happening? It's just very weird.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes over the starting time. We got some lovely shots of... there we go, I think.
Here we
Race.
go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the grid. Here you see the TCR being led by Marnix, the Vit. And now we proceed to look at the rest. Kieran Sharp on P2, Kim Ponter P3, then Pierre Padovlan on 4th. Then on the third line, it will be Block and Pike, the Graf, and the
Look, lads, for those that are not in our Discord, I'll try and keep it as soon as I can.
So there you see Tom Carroll wishing some good luck. The Graf and the Moik, as I said, on the 4th line. Carroll himself and Jacob on the 5th. Then Brigitte and Daben. And now let's move forward, if possible, with our lovely end of the TCR with Paris Blankers in the Vit. And now, of course, we move into, as you can see, whoa, what's happening here? It's dancing left and right. Please bear with us for a second. There we go. With the Mazda MX-5. It's going to even the horn with the Hoven, Barrera, Steve Van Sunderen, Morten Jensen, Lurkis, Jordan Milan, Amberpen, Molinar, Fon, and Sebastian Kamschek. That is going to be our full grid for the 9. And now we are going to move with the action, because as you can see, the green lights are going to come very soon. Maurice, any few words before we go live?
Good luck with the Rouge. That's the only thing I can say, because it will be exciting here at the start of the race. So, Juan, do your best, do what you always do, and let's go.
Well, here we go on the helicopter, of course, because we need to take a look at the whole action. There we see some more people communicating on the radio. And
Happy birthday, Juan! Happy Monday! Birthday, Juan! Happy birthday!
Thank you very much, Carol, for that. The greens are about to come out. Look at that, Tom Carroll being very nice indeed. And the green lights are out. They came very quickly, and here we go. A great start for Manning Civid, and the same goes for Kim Potter, side-by-side action. Good Lord, what is happening there? Between Badovlan and Pike the Graf and the Moik. My God, a 4-man fight. Really, really good. Oh, yeah. That was one car on the wall. That was Andy Jega. It seems like everybody has survived. Those are very good news. So let's proceed to go back here with the lead, because my Lord, look at a 3-1 as we go through the pandemonium at Lecom. What the hell was that? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to take a replay of that, because that was absolutely massive. There you see Blankers coming out, and that car is toast. Whoa.
That's so bad. Anton Blacker starting from almost the last position there, making up some positions, and then that accident with a broken wheel puts him back a lot of time here. Yeah, that's just like I said. The Rouge was good, and even fights with two side by side, but after that it was not so good. That's what was I afraid of.
Well, that was absolute pandemonium. We have two cars retired already. Here we see Kieran Sharp fighting with Leonard de Moik, who got a very good start. He finds himself already at P4. You also have another crash. Let's take a look at that. Tom Carroll, as you can see, big damage to the front of that TCR, and that is not going to feel good. That was a rejoin when he crashed with Blankers. Yeah, that car is not going to be drivable at all. Here we go now. through the bus stop. For now, the bit's still leaning from Pike and Sharpie. Let's move now with the full grid, and let's take a quick look at the masses, because look at this, Van der Horn and Van der Herven side by side as we go through the bus stop. A great line from both. Van der Herven, what a comeback and what a move to get the lead on his way. Now Lurkies side by side with Guillermo Barrera as we approach the source. Here we go, turn number 1 on its way. With the fastest lap of the race so far. The first one indeed. That's a great exit from Rudy Van Sunder, who's going to make a move. And now Guillermo Barrera is going to say hello and thank you for making a mistake there. He claims the position as well. Let's move quickly with Clement Bibloca and Lawrence David. Side by side action as we approach Lecombe. Hopefully no more pandemonium this time. You can see how late Lawrence David breaks and he makes it work. That was a beautiful maneuver. Maurice, what a great stop, but what an unfortunate incident on Lecombe. And there you have Antoine Blankers. Ay, 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 ay. That was very unlucky, Mr. Blankers. And as we speak, we see Van der Horn reclaiming the lead here at Lecombe as well. What an exciting first lap.
Yeah, indeed. And now Gregory is sticking his nose on the inside and saying, we are not done here. We know it for a fact because the last 3 races, I guess, those two, they are like glued together. Always fighting with each other. Really fast drivers. Really nice to see. Stickford then in the 3rd position, doing a great job. Rudy van Swinderen in 4th and Guillermo Barrera in the 5th position. Looking at the TCR class, Marnix was still leading on Andrew Pike and Kieran Sharp, but Lawrence DeWitt, what a start he had. Driving from, I thought it was 14th position, now currently in the 5th position here. That's amazing. Yeah, and yeah, with the start, the pandemonium, as you said, and Mr. Blankers, sorry. Yeah, that's not good. Still in the pit lane, still repairing the car, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's too bad because he is in the top of the championship board. Yeah, luckily for him, we have 2 drop leagues.
Yeah, indeed, that is very lucky. Indeed, there you see out the graph being overtaken by Bradley Burkett without any complications whatsoever. The overspeed, the slipstream, and the move has been done even before. Blanchimont and up the graph is going to the pit lane, and you know what I fear, Mr. Vandenhop. That is qualifying fuel right there for you. Side by side, here we go, Leonard and Lawrence David. Great fight, and let's see who's going to come out ahead. Side by side action as we go now through a Rouge. Are they going to keep it, or is one of them going to back out? Oh my God, they commit to the side by side still. Then Muick with a very good exit out of Ronnie Young, and now he might be the man to make the move. Let's go on board. The slipstream is there, but I don't think he's going to be able to make a move. What? Man, that's some cojones right there, eh? Those are some cojones right there to try out 2 wide through there, and what a defense from Lawrence DeWitt. Let's go now with the masses, because look at this. Jordy Stickford joining the fray. A 3-man fight. Stickford now with the overspeed. Be careful because he might get 2 per 1. But also Van der Horn, look with the overspeed. A little bit of bump drafting here between himself and Thijs Van der Horn, helping each other to survive. Joetic Stickford, who I don't understand why is getting out of the slipstream. Is he going to break later? Side by side between Van der Horn and Stickford. They're gonna back down of it, but who isn't backing down is Guillermo Barrera and Rudy Van Swinderen rejoining the track. Lurkis is gonna slide through as well. Maurice has moved now with Damon and Kim Punter. What an incredible fight overall.
Absolutely correct there, and I'm still with a heartbeat of 180 here of that 3-man battle there in the front of the MX-5 class. Yeah, and it's Antoine going choo-choo. Let Lawrence DeWitt do his job here. 3 seconds, I think, away, when I'm correct, from Kieran Sharp, but he has the pace to close that gap indeed. Anthony Dabin is doing a great job here as well, but Kim Punter there as well. Antoine Blankers, is he on the way again? Yes, he is.
Look
Nice to
what
see
happened.
him back on track again.
Yeah, but you're gonna see what happened.
No, 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 no. No!
He crashed in the pit lane.
Are you serious?
He spawned in the pit lane. Or that's what it looks like.
Antoine is in chat. Please let us know what happened. Why?
That was very unfortunate indeed. And we need to move quickly here because look at that. Pike and Sharp going at it. The Fishy Boy and the Sharpie. For now, Sharpie with the fastest lap time for the TCRs. Very close fight between the two companions, the two team members of TSRT. Speeding in 100 liters. Oh yeah, that's an unfortunate stuff. That is some unfortunate stuff indeed. Very unlucky to see, but hey, I hope to see you back on track. Let's go now, Mr. Badenhop with some Mazda action. Because look at this, Jordan Milan and Thomas Perkins going at it. Take it away, Maurice.
Thomas Tronchomeland here in the inside and fighting for that position. Gets it or not, because in the background, who's that? Who's that? I think
that's
it's Rudy
Pilma
van
Jensen.
Zunderen.
That's Pilma Jensen. Oh my God! Don't tell me we're gonna have a 3 wide.
Jesus Christ. 3 wide through the Rouge. No. Mr. Morten Pillman Jensen backs out a little bit and tries to get that slipstream then on top here of the Radio going to Camel Straight. He has a little bit of slipstream, but not enough speed here to get it. Now bomb drafting here, then can he make that work? Not enough speed indeed. So the positions will stay the same here at this point. But Jesus Christ, it's very exciting.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! Oh my God! The 3 wide! 20 part! What a move! Oh my God! I cannot believe my eyes, Maurice Badenhop! What in the blue hell have we just seen? That is one of the best moves I've seen in my life! Oh my God! The 3 wide on Lacombe! And Stigberg gets 2 for 1! Oh, Lord! Unreal stuff! Let's move quickly here. We've been blocked in the morning now near the Spa as we approach the bus stop. Spa all over the board. The Yasuno is a bit already coming into third because he makes the move with the inside of Gear Sharp. This is just insanity here at Spa Francorchamps. And look at this again. The 3 wide. Double 3 wide as you can see. And look at Gregory van der Hoven now trying to get the inside to keep the P1, but Van der Horn, he's saying, hell no, I'm gonna fight this with my life. He has the inside first save line, and he might be able to make it happen. Here he goes, still there side by side. Van der Horn with the better exit. Oh my Lord, Maurice, this is just incredible. The best racing we can ever see. This is just out of this world, and look at that. That is Autograph. Trying to get his positions back. Oh my Lord, don't tell me again a 3 wide. This is insanity. Don't tell me it's gonna happen again. Here we go through Blanchemont. Oh, yeah. That is Van der Horn out of the track. We go now into the bus stop with the top 3 of the Masters giving on a hail of a show. That's very hard on the curve from Van der Hoven. The exit is good. Ooh, a little bit of a tap from Stigboard to Mr. Thijs van der Horn. Wow, Maurice. Wow, I don't know.
Indeed, you need oxygen or a life-saving machine there, because that 3 wide, you are indeed correct. What a move from Mr. Stigford there. But I think we saw like 3 position changes there in 1 lap. What an amazing feature that is. We have to make a highlight of that one as well. Lawrence Witt, he had that 3-second gap. He closed it. He took that position away, and now he's on the verge of overtaking Andrew Pike here. Andrew Pike defending with his life, and here we go again. Juan, you're the best to do this because
let's go.
My heart is older.
Yeah. There we go now with the chopper. For now, Stickford's going to have the upper hand on the inside of Lacombe, at least the first of the three. Very good traction there from Van der Horn. There you see Van der Hoven still surviving. Stickford again on the inside. He's going to have the inside for Brazil. No. Van der Horn gets the bit of traction, and look at Gregory Van der Hoven. He might be able to close it in as we head into No Name. A little bit of contact. Another 3 wide behind him. It's Lurkish Jormalan and Barrera. Jesus Christ. This is just amazing racing. And as you can see, Van der Horn stays ahead. Stickford on P2. And Van der Hoven on P3. But look at this fight. You wanted some action. You got it. Here we go with Jormalan, Barrera van Swindelen, and also Thomas Durkee, the man leading that pack. Oh, glory almighty. These people are going to kill me. You can see the action non-stop now. Lurkey's defending very well, going a little too wide on the entry of the campus. And look who we need to go for now. That is Mr. Lawrence David, already hunting Andrew Pike down, and we might see a move. Maurice, this dude is out of this world crazy.
Lawrence Witt is on another level at this point. I mean, starting from the last spot, I guess, 14 or 15, I don't remember, I don't recall. But yeah, he overtook Kieran Sharp and Andrew Pike here. It's just, I'm lost for words, mate. He's just flying. And Marnix, I think his brother or something, he has to really get on that pace. 3.6 seconds separated them for now. But yeah, we have to keep an eye out because I think Lawrence is on fire.
Indeed.
Oh, big crash, by the way. Number 27 in the MX5 class.
That is Thomas Lurkey. Let's take a look. There you see Tom McCarroll flashing the lights, trying to make it through. Oh,
he doesn't hit anyone, Thomas Lurkey. What a move that he doesn't take anybody else out. Jesus Christ, really too late on the brakes there, but the avoiding of everybody was amazing.
That was great stuff, and here you see now Tom Carroll making it through. The rest of the Mazdas claims P13 for his class. And let's go back with Stickford and Van der Horn. As you can see, Gregory Van der Hoven, something must have happened to him, and I cannot see what exactly because he has dropped many positions. But look at that, Stickford already ahead as we go through Lacombe once more. He stays ahead, and he's going to be able to keep it that way. Anthony Damon, let's go quickly with him. As you can see, in a little bit of no man's land, praying that he catches the rest of the pack quickly. Absolute insanity. Arjan Molinat, well, there you have him. P11. We're having a little bit of issues with him. Seems like his connection is not working too well. Well, there you have him in P11 for the Mazdas. And look at here, the Alofon and Sebastian Kamschek. Kamschek on the inside of Brussels. Let's see if Fon can make it back. That is Kamschek with a very good exit, and he makes the move on the outside. Sebastian Kamschek, what a move. Great job. And look at this, Maurice. I'm going to let you take it away because I've been sucking this one bad boy dry. Here we go with Pike and Sharpie. What's going to happen?
Yeah, I think that Sharpie is on the verge, but remember, they are teammates. Really in a different color to set the drivers there, but yeah, he is on the tail after that fight with Lawrence DeWitt, and he doesn't let loose here. Yeah, it's really difficult to say what will happen because they are teammates again. Normally, as DSRT always say, just fight, but be careful, you know.
In the braking zone
so
right
yeah,
there,
it could be that they are waiting for that moment as they are still bomb drafting and slipstreaming away here. Yeah, it's really interesting to see, but yeah, Lawrence DeWitt, 3.6 seconds, 3.7 seconds. The gap is still the same a little bit. They are both on another level. As Digar, 606, Thijs van Hoorn and Jury Stickford. Thijs van Hoorn putting it in the inside line there in the chicane. first outside, then inside. Does he have the overspeed now to get him here in La Source? And he doesn't. It's still Mr. Stickford who is leading. And yeah, to be honest, I told you in the beginning of the race, it's Gregory van der Hoeven, Thijs van der Hoorn, and McGregor. But what a race here from Yuri Stickford. Jesus Christ, and what a move he made for that first place.
Really showing us his potential. And it's working to wonders. What a great fight. And again, these two go at it. You could see Van der Hoorn having to tap the brakes because he could have taken out because of carrying so much speed. Let's go on board. And now, oh, you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Maurice? Because look at this. We also have a 3 wide. Oh my God, Van der Hoeven! 2 moves! The third one! Unbelievable! 3 moves in one, but he's gonna go out of the track. That would have been the most insane move we have seen in the championship, unfortunately. Going for a little too much at once. Oh my. I'm gonna have a heart attack, Maurice. This is just
breaking himself there. I don't see anything else but trees, but I saw some smoke coming off the tires as well there. In chat, where is Arjen Molenaar? Arjen Molenaar at this point is 11th and yeah, a little bit behind. I know he's a fast driver as well. But I think he made some mistakes there. As here the battle goes on with Gregory van der Hoeven taking the inside line. You see that smoke on the tires. He's so late on the brakes and just got that position there. He's on his way back, ladies and gentlemen. Really on his way back. As, yeah, he's going to find that room and that space and make the overtakes. But still, yeah, Thijs van der Hoorn now leading that pack against Yuri Stickford.
Although you see the 4-man fight. Man, I'm gonna need some life support because seriously, this is just absolute craziness here at Spa. What an amazing first half of racing we are having, and it ain't gonna stop. Look at Van Sunderen now trying to look for a move on from Jordan Milan. He's not gonna be able to get the inside. Will he try now as we go through Blanchimont? He's going to try to commit to it. It's not going to work out. Gregory van der Hoeven now might have the inside. The 3-man fight still goes. Van der Hoeven slides on the inside, breaks super late, and makes another move. And just like that, he goes back to P4. And now his sights are set for Tron. Jordan Milan. What an insane fight. What an insane couple of moves. And things ain't stopping. Let's move quickly with the two teammates with Sharpie and Pike still fighting for P3. Marnik Savid and Lawrence Savid on their own world. Separated by 3.5 seconds. The action is insane. This is what we want. And we are getting it. Here we go back with the Mazdas as we go up the hill into Russian Radion. A great exit from Gregory van der Hoeven. Will he be able to reclaim that P3? We will see in about 10 seconds time. Look at the incredible exit from Rudy van Sunderen. He might be able to get 2 in 1 if he decides to brake very late. Will he do so? Indeed he does. And he might be able to secure this double move. Oh! Thank the Lord, the two cars have opened for the rest to go by. Let's take a quick replay of that. Let's see. You see the contact. That was a little force from Van Sunderen. And unfortunately, Jordan doesn't let a lot of space either. But thankfully, the rest of the drivers can come through. Without too much hesitation, and let's go back into the from the masses. These guys want all the attention. They want all the smoke. There you see Van der Hoorn now on the inside of Jordan as we go down the hill through Pujon. What a fight. I don't even know how to speak English anymore. We have 28.5 minutes remaining of this race. A great line from Van der Hoorn secures the P1. But let me tell you, this fight ain't over. Let's move now to the back between the Alofon and Sebastian Kamschek. Still going at it. We heard in the radio about 5 minutes time. The Alofon not being very happy with Sebastian's braking. There you see one of the TCRs making it through. And you can guess who that man is. That is Marnik Zavid, already lapping some of the Mazdas. But as you can see, we cannot leave him because they are still going at extempore, carrying a lot of speed through Blanchimont. Now heading into the bus stop. Will he dab the inside? Will he wait patiently? Let's see. For now, he decides to take it safely. Maybe he wants to get the better exit here in turn 1. And that is indeed the better exit. But now will he have the speed to commit at something here at La Source? I don't think it's going to be enough. There you see some more TCRs on their way. There you see now Stickford trying to go for the outside. He has slowed down massively because he didn't trust what could have happened there with the faster class. The complete inside, and as you can see, things now a little stabilized on the TCRs this time around. We have no movements on positions, only one fight, and it's between the two companions of TSRC, Sharpie and Fishy. Kieran Sharp and Andrew Pike on 3rd and 4th respectively. They're playing the team game, trying to help each other to catch Lawrence David, and they are sure as hell making that happen. There you see Lawrence David losing a lot of time with the Mazda. Oh, nearly Andrew Pike on the wall. And as you can see now, he finds himself ahead. Lawrence David is going to lose not 1 but 2 positions. That was a very unlucky situation, the slowdown, plus the incident with the Mazda. He's going to have to lift and let them by. Now we'll see if he's going to go back at him, because I'm sure he's not going to give it up. Here we go through Brussels. Thank you very much for the information as well, Antoine. That's lovely. Man, what a race. Let's go now with Gregory Van der Hoven, trying to get that P3 away from Guillermo Barrera, the Cherokee driver. Of course, Barrera, a very veteran driver, not so much in the Mazdas. Let me tell you, he's a master at ovals. But this is another type of driving, a different beast. And as you can see, Van der Hoven is just putting pressure at all stops as much as he can. What an amazing fight. And ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you are having a good time here with us at the broadcast. That'd be lovely to know. Especially you, Antoine, because I want you to hire me. We are going to leave it there. And let's see now. When can we take a look at Sharpie and Lawrence David already catching up? That is Mr. Kieran Sharp going out of the track. He hasn't gotten a slow down. He sure as hell got an off track. And you know what? Let's take a look at that right now. Just keep in mind, we've seen many cars off track already, and we might be seeing some penalties coming our way. Let me see if I can get you on your screens, and indeed I can. There you see Lawrence David with 21X, Kieran Sharp with 25, the boy with 30. And they have to be careful for future penalties incoming from the liability system. Oh, yeah, my God almighty. Nearly contact between these two. Pandemonium! Holy shit! Holy shit! There you see the mix-up. Lawrence David trying to find a gap. That didn't work out. Oh my God. That is now. Oh! Another hit from Van der Hoven is completely out. And that is not what you want to see. Holy shit. Maurice, are you here with us? Are you alive? Let me know. because this is just absolute insanity. There you see it blocking out into P2 thanks to everything that has happened. The Frenchman doing very well. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. A massive crash that is going to end 4 people's race. That is Kieran Sharp, Lawrence David, Gregory Van der Hoven, and Guillermo Barrera. The stewards are going to have a great time indeed, Antoine. And now the gaps are opening all over the place. Again. Again, very tight. Now Pike and Stickport.
A bit of awareness wouldn't hurt.
Going at it. There you have Pike. Complaining to the Mazda. This is Stickport now leading from Van der Horn. Getting himself a full second of a lead. Unbelievable stuff. And there you see now Anthony David and Bjorn Van der Hovland, who's going to come out ahead. Van der Hovland still has the inside. Van der Hovland now going out of the track. That was a big hit. I don't even know how these two are still alive. What a save from Anthony David, the Frenchman. That was a great save. And that was very dangerous indeed. We need to go back. We need to go back. I just heard an engine completely breaking out. Who is that? Because that sounded like the engine blew up. And I think we have Maurice Vandenham now back with us. Jesus Christ. This is pandemonium.
Yeah, I heard you on the radio. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Needed to step out for a few minutes. Thank you very much for covering that. Missed the accident completely. Will watch it back indeed. And Antoine in chat said, good luck, stewards. I think then indeed, because I heard 4 cars out. And yeah, the sad part is Lawrence DeWitt, Kieran Sharp, one of the 2 fastest drivers there. Andrew Pike, I think something happened with that as well, because Bibluke is now in 2nd place there in the TCR class. And as I see a TCR there going a little bit wide, Jesus Christ. Yeah, indeed, the top 3 of the championship are out. Luckily for you guys, there's a drop week, so it will not count. So the extra points of Antoine, for example, last week he had a win. He had another win and another win or something, but some championship standings will not count at this point, but it will be included next race. So stay with us for that one. And I really terribly sorry that I missed that race, but it's Sebastian, I think, a little bit late on the brakes there and losing the position there to Fon. They are battling almost all race as well, so they are on the same level here. Really nice to see as well. Now Sebastian is trying to brake a little bit later to get more speed out of that corner and maybe make a move in the next one. But what an amazing race we are seeing. Even if I missed that one, I'm glad that I'm here.
Yeah, and we're going to take a replay so you can also take it out, because we need to look at what in the blue hell happened there. Let's go for a replay. As you can see, everything started with the vid and Van der Hoven having a little bit of a scraffle, and then the icing on the cake, both of them went straight into that wall, and everybody carried out. Unreal incident, very, very hard hitting, and as I said, 4 people with their race chances completely out. Barrera's out, but what an incident. And now things seem like they have come down. That's explosive indeed, Moja. If I pronounced that correctly, sorry. Hopefully I did. My God. What a series of events. And as you can see, Van der Horn leads on the Mazdas. Marnix Zavit leads from Clement Blocker. Let me tell you, Blocker right now, what a great race. He took advantage of the incident, and in a great fashion, he's back at the lead right now in contention for a podium spot, and that is awesome. There you see the positions gained and lost all throughout the race. We're gonna go back with our gaps, and look at this, Guillermo Barrera and Van der Hoven both out. I don't even know how, after both of them lost a tire or 2. Maurice, great action between these two, even though we saw absolute death from these 4 drivers.
Watch out, Barrera. I'm gonna head into the pits.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, that Gregory van der Hoeven.
He's heading
I
into
don't
the
know what
pit. Sorry for interrupting you. He just let us know in the radio. He's gonna go in the pit lane again. Let me see if he has some sort of damage still carrying out. Oh, does it look? The car seems fixed. The car seems okay. Or maybe he wants to retire. There you see him. He goes into the pit lane, and that is gonna be the end. Whoa! Another hit. Oy, oy, oy. That's not good. Let's move now with Fon and Kastek still going at it. We get some ready from Kastek again, just listening to the car. Classic Sebastian and Punter. You can see flying away. Van Albenen, they've been going at it. Maurice. Time flies, man. Already 7 minutes to the checker. What a race.
What a race indeed. And remember, we were talking in front of the race in the practice, and we were telling each other from this could be a boring race because Spa Francorchamps is a long track, over 7 km I think it is, and yeah, with all the drivers, and maybe we are lucky when the top contenders are still there and still fighting after a few minutes, but if the gaps are getting too big, it's difficult for a commentator to commentate on. But I think this is one of the best we saw.
Info, I just heard the reason Van der Hoeven went back to the pit, but please don't know. He had a drive-through. Did he speed out of the pit lane?
No. And to be honest, in the replay, I think Gregory van der Hoeven was on track. He got hit very hard there.
Yeah.
And it seems to me in the screen that you are sharing, because then we are exactly on time, that it was a little bit of netcode.
Let's see. Let's get another replay. Here we go.
Moji is his girlfriend. Okay, nice to know that. Thank you very much for tuning in as well, Moji. And
There you
thanks
see.
you for the info.
There you see. If it takes Van der Hoeven out.
And look, wheels are off. So first one avoided. And there it is. Look at that. He doesn't even hit him.
Yeah.
It was complete netcode. But yeah, still the car wasn't able to drive on itself. So yeah.
Well, that must feel really, really bad, Maurice. But, you know, we got to continue. Thankfully, there is the drop week option.
Yeah,
and I'm sure most of them are going to use it because this race has had every single bit of action. And there you see these two. It doesn't matter what you do. These two are still going to go at it. Steve was really impressing us with an amazing performance so far throughout this 4th round here at Spa Francorchamps. But Thijs van der Hoorn still leading. Let's go back with Bibloka and Andrew Pike. Bibloka still holding that P2. Will it be for long, Maurice? Let's see. Because right now Pike seems to have the better exit. Do you think Pike is going to be able to commit a move before the bus stop?
It's difficult to say because he's in that slipstream, but yeah, you really need to put that car alongside at the chicane here. And if he defends that inside line, he goes here correctly on line. But what will he do now? Will he commit to the inside and defend? Yes, he does. So that means that Pike needs to go on the outside. Really great defending here from Bibloka. And yeah, he's still there. And Bibloka blocking Andrew Pike. It's in his name, you know. I mean, what are we talking about? This guy can defend.
It's the French way, baby.
Yeah.
It's the French way. There you have it. It's all about the French and their lovely defense. But let's see if we can fend Pike off. Because right now they find themselves side by side. Don't tell me they're going to commit to a too wide on a Rouge. Because then things are going to get really crazy. You see still side by side. Bibloka is going to stay behind. That's a smart option. Because now he's going to have the overspeed as we go now through Rouge and Radion. And Bibloka shouldn't have too many issues on making the move back. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. You can see he's rapidly catching. He's going to go for the outside move. Of course, that's going to become the insert for the second corner. The outside for the third one. Here we go through the calm. Bibloka commits and regains the P2. Great drive from the Frenchman and stays P2 provisionally just over 3 minutes. My God, Sebastian Kamstech in the radio, giving us some great information on his car. Sounds very good. And we need to focus now on Marnik Zivit because he is the man setting the pace. And we have 3 minutes remaining. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to have 2 more laps. It all depends when he crosses the line. Because I think by the time he crosses the line, we're going to have time for 1 more. And then I think the white flag will come. We'll see how
Inside
I race.
information.
Yeah. Great
Inside
stuff.
information from the girlfriend of Gregory. He's trying to go for the fastest lap because the fastest lap, and maybe some people didn't know, the fastest lap will gain you 1 point as well. And he is in the top of the championship board, so it could be that the fastest lap could gain him a point.
Well, do you think it's going to work out? Keep in mind, he has a damaged car, so that's going to be a hard task to fulfill. There you see Barrera out of the track. David passing through. We have 2 minutes remaining, so I understand this is going to be the last lap of the evening. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. We will check that out in just over 2 minutes time. Let's go up with Pike and Bibloca Moraes. What a great fight between these two. Ooh, a little bit of sausage for the Frenchman, but he's going to be able to survive. Good exit. Van der Horn still leading from Stigford and Van Stunderen. Great podium here for the Mazdas. And Van der Horn dominant as usual.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I am sorry, but I have to go back to Marnix with leading that race from the beginning. Now 10 seconds ahead. We had the top 3 contenders on the verge of putting pressure on him. I think Lawrence was the one who closed the gap from 3.7 seconds to 3 seconds. And now the slipstream here from Clement Blibloca and Andrew Pike. The fight that's going on for that second place. They have to be careful and not get in that collision that we saw earlier. But it's Mr. Andrew Pike who will try the outside now. And I don't think it's going to work at this point. But
Whoa.
He brakes really late here. Gets a position done. What an amazing move he did here. Jesus Christ, I didn't see that coming. Really late on the brakes and said, bye-bye, Blocka.
Wow, that was an insane move. Nobody expected him to break that late. It worked out perfectly. And now he must pray. This is the last lap. As you can see, Marnik Zivit.
Please, Clement.
He's
Please.
just a tiny bit ahead. Andrew Pike talking on the radio, trying to get Barrera out of the way. He moves out, which
Thanks a lot.
shouldn't be the case, because remember, in multi-class, the slower class must keep his race in line, and then the faster class should make the overtaking maneuver. But for the sake of respecting everything, that is going to be how it goes. If I'm not mistaken, the white flag has been thrown out. I am not sure, I cannot confirm that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are over time now, and Marnik Zivit might sentence himself as a race winner. He only needs to do 2 more corners to chicane, and then we will confirm if this is the checker or not. Indeed, the checker flag is there. Marnik Zivit from last to first. What a drive! Basically, his strategy worked out to perfection. Start last, get out of trouble, and get the W, and that's what he did. What a drive! Pike and Bibloca, second and third. Great drive indeed. And there you see the leader of the Mazdas, Thijs van der Hoorn, leading from Stigford still. Here we have an Amperpun and Pillman Jensen going at it. Pillman Jensen ahead. There you see the yellow phone joining the fray. Great action, but what a drive from Marnik Zivit. We also have the Moink with a great debut. Ponta on 5th, Van der Hoorn on 6th, David on 7th, Burgett on 8th. And then the last of the Mazdas have also finished the race. Let's move quickly with our leader, Thijs van der Hoorn, who's going now through Paul Frey. And let me be honest with you, I don't think Joetic Servo has a chance of making a move unless he makes an absolute miracle of a run in this last 3 corners, because we have Blanchimont in the bus stop for Reese. I don't think this move is going to happen, but what a race. Unreal stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't think the move from Andrew Pike will happen on Bibloka, but it did. So, yeah, I'm too curious to see. As you see that he has some overspeed Eurostick forward here. He will try maybe to do it, but also, yeah, you have to be honest. A second place, what a drive from Stick Forward there as well. And one thing, can we see the positions that somebody gained? Because I thought that Marnix Witt had the pole position and just drove away. But now you're confusing me a little bit.
Oh,
and
sorry, I'm confusing myself with Lawrence. That
Lawrence
is true.
Witt,
My bad.
yeah, and yeah. Too
My
bad
bad.
that Antoine Blackers and Lawrence Witt had that incident. But yeah, Marnix Witt drove from pole position to that finish, did an amazing job there, and yeah, it's really, really great. Thijs van Hoorn takes a win then in the MX5 class. Yuri Stikvoort, in my opinion, with that overtake, driver of the day in the MX5 class. What a move he did, and takes second place. But also Rudy van Swinderen, really stable race. Consistency is key, I always say. Third place for him. So, and Trond Jormeland in the fourth place. Had a little bit of bad luck in the last two races, but this time it worked out for him. Patrick van Antwerpen, then in the fifth place. Arjen Molenaar will take 6 positions. Motor Pillerman, Jensen 7th. Mr. Fon in 8th. Sebastian Kamsich 9th. Guillermo Barrera 10th place. Gregory van der Hoeven. Yeah, I don't see if he had that fastest lap, to be honest. But yeah, it's great to see him back on track as well. And yeah, amazing race what I saw here in Spa, Juan. We didn't think it would be this way, but wow.
What a surprise.
Wow. We should do this every week, man.
Indeed, and we are, because we will see you next week. From us, thank you very much for an amazing evening of racing. We'll see you this Friday on Racing to the Weekend. Thank you kindly to every single body. And we will see you next time from the commentary booth. Have a good evening.
Good night.
The battle's coming now. The fury shakes the ground. I've come to take my crown. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready and not the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know.